Good evening. We are gathered here today for something I never ever do. Fly the FSR500 with SayIntentions. It's brand new. You thought I was going to say webcam, didn't you? What's up, Delta, Chase, Mike, Turkish, Josh, Smooth, Loki, Water Cooled. What's up, guys? Chris. Hey, Phil, what's up? Great to be here on time for once. I feel the same way. The true original. Yeah. I am changing it up and using actual paper and a pen, which is super awkward. I don't know the last time I actually wrote on a piece of paper. It's a little strange. All right, so I got the sim brief going already. I picked a random flight from this site again. Thanks, Josh. This thing is cool. I, of course, picked one in North America. Algona to Sioux Falls. I know Sioux Falls is in Idaho, right? Where is Algona? Let me double check to make sure that's true. Oh, it's in South Dakota. Oh my God, it's not in Idaho. Ah, yes. Great start. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Why did I think it was in Idaho? And then I don't know where Algona is. It's in Iowa. Okay. What is paper? Yeah, I have no idea. But I don't want to like tab between windows. I don't quite have enough. I would need a third monitor, I think, to also have a notepad app going. Because yeah, my second monitor really just has my streaming software, which has like the chat and the preview and alerts and all that stuff. And then the other half of it has Navigraph, so. And then Flight Sim is full screen on this first monitor. Mistake anyone can make. I didn't bat an eye when you said Idaho. What's up, Elaine? Great, though. I love me the M500. Yeah, me too. It's a really good combination. Hey again, Smooth. I am here. I'm old, so I write on paper all the time. I hate writing on a tablet. And I'm faster with a keyboard, of course, but like if I was ever to fly an actual airplane, you're going to use a tablet or you're going to use a good old like kneeboard notepad and actually write on it. I still don't know how a lefty pilot flies though. Like, do they have to teach themselves to write with the right hand if they're on the left seat? I don't know. Okay, our cruise is 16,000. I put in no passengers for the first one. So we're going KAXA to KFSD, Sioux Falls, and then KAXA is Algona, which is in Iowa. So I believe Algona is untowered. Yeah, there's a CTAF, and then Sioux Falls is towered. Towered and ground controller there. 2 runways. And let's see what SimBrief gave us. Paste this in the chat for y'all. Lost in my own private Idaho. That's where I got COVID. Idaho. All right, looks like it's expecting runway 30, so I'm going to write that down. So we got KAXA 30, and then on the other end it's saying runway 21, KFSD, runway 21. And let's see, fuel. Block fuel, 763 pounds. All right, so no passengers today. So 3611 plus 763 Come on, Windows. You can do it. Maybe you can't do it. Can you? All right, I'm going to have to open the actual calculator app. Come on. 763 plus 3611 is 4374. All right, 4383, good enough. All right, we'll do load real time. Why not? Fuel truck. All right, GPU, and we'll connect it. There we go. I actually don't know the procedure when you connect the GPU. I think I can turn on battery and avionics. All right, then over on our flight plan, import. Let's actually, oh yeah, check our tire pressure first, of course. I replaced the brake pads. Was it Sunday? I think it might have been Sunday. I replaced the brake pads. And the tires are have a little too much pressure. I think they probably go up with the temperature, right? Kind of random each time I check them. Lose a little air out of these. Actually, it's not letting me. There we go. Taking a little air out of the tires. I don't know when to replace the tire itself either. It doesn't give any info about when to replace the full tire. The right tire is at 64, 69 on the left one, and 77 on the front. But I'm not sure. It doesn't say when to replace them. Maybe that's why I have weird ground handling. I don't know. I'll replace them and just see. See if that improves the ground handling at all. All right, about 55 and then 70 on the front tire. What's up, Raccoon? Hey, Riz. Your eldest bought and then promptly returned? Bought and returned what? A tablet? Oh, same, yeah. Is that what you're saying? You don't own a tablet? Your eldest bought one and then returned it? I don't really use my tablet that much anymore, yeah, like the... Yeah, I don't know. I used to use it a lot more for like watching shows and stuff, like falling asleep, but I don't really do that anymore. Okay, we're gonna leave the front tire alone. Is our fuel truck here? It is. Some people have asked if the fuel truck is an add-on, but it's part of the FSR. Everything you see is part of it. This is not GSX or anything. This comes with the plane. And same with the passenger comfort stuff. The croissant, the coffee back here. This is all part of it. Yeah, and this passenger comfort stuff. I do have all the realism settings on now. This one is the one you should have off because it says allow payload changes during flight. We don't want to allow that. Unless you want to like pretend like some of the payload got pushed off the plane. All right, import from SimBrief. And this will program the G1000 for us, which is the coolest thing ever. All right, that's giving us a fuel imbalance warning because it's filling us up. All right, so direct ontage. And then we're supposed to be on Victor 120 to FSD. So it looks like it's brought along all of those waypoints. So I'm just going to assume that it's doing it correctly. I guess if we wanted to, I could go here to ontage and say load airway. or not. Because it doesn't like that, maybe because all the stuff, maybe just because those waypoints are in afterwards. Anyway, if you're not doing the auto import, then once you enter ontage, you can highlight it and hit menu, load airway, and load the Victor 120, exit at FSD. Let me see what FSD is over here real quick. Oh, it's the it's Sioux Falls. It's a Sioux Falls VOR or VORTAC, of course. All right, here's our taxiway diagram. Let's get the AWAS 18475. $118,475. That is correct. CTAF is 22.8.
IND 280 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 16. Dew point tree. Altimeter 2986. Visual approaches in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra. Algona Municipal Airport information Sierra.
Algona.
0015 Zulu.
Just hear the winds again.
Wind 280 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature
All right, we got
16.
it. 280 at Niner, so we got a runway 30. That sounds pretty good. It's the longer runway, 3,900 feet. 309 on the heading. All right, 309, and we're supposed to go up to 16,000 feet. So I'm gonna change this up to 15.5 for now. Actually, 14.5. Yeah, and that matches with what what SimBrief said, runway 30. Can I load airways on a 530? No, you cannot actually. What's up, Loki? Yeah, the 530 unfortunately doesn't have that feature, so you have to put them in manually, like we have here. I almost feel like in a way, like using VORs might be easier. I mean, whatever, GPS is nice, but setup time-wise, VOR to VOR might be faster along the airway, mattering how many VORs there are and how long you're on the airway. But you'll just have to stare at DME the whole time, you know? Oh, that reminded me. I wanted to check the settings here and see if I can change the distance to cumulative instead of leg to leg. Up here, I do have the distance to go, so it gives me the total distance remaining. But sometimes when I'm looking at just the runway, I want to know how many miles are remaining of the last two waypoints. I guess I can look up here.
167 Foxtrot Niner, clear.
Now I'm curious if it's a setting though. If we go to aux. What is this? Sign in, check subscription? Oh, Navigraph. That's weird. I should be signed in. All right, system setup. I wonder if it's only leg to leg. Magnetic. Yeah, these are just units. Then we have the 4 fields. Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't see leg. I think that might be a G3000 thing. All right, at least we have distance to go at the top. MU2 has the old GPS. Yeah, it has I think it has a 530 in it. Or is it just a 430? They're pretty much the same thing, but yeah. Yeah, I wish the MU2 had like a retrofit to it, but I guess at least having the GNS is pretty nice. All right, altimeter 2986. We'll do heading and then flight level change. We're not going that high, so we're going to do 140 knots. All right, that's set. 14.5 for now. We'll get our clearance when we take off. Actually, let's look at the weather. Yeah, it's pretty clear. We can take off IFR. Or sorry, VFR. And then as long as we get above those clouds fast enough, and then we'll call in. And as far as the center, we got Minneapolis Center. I'm gonna write that down. That's 134.0. We'll get our IFR clearance from them when we can. All right, fuel truck should be way gone by now. Oh, passengers are here. We don't have any cargo or passengers, but it's sending it anyway. It seems like a bug. Oh, I can hit skip, I guess. Yeah, we just have the... Wait. Did it just put 4 passengers in? Whoa, what? No. That's going to mess up our planning. We don't have any cargo. Let's do... Oh, this is awkward. Why did it... I have no idea why I put passengers in. Let's do unload instant and then load instant. Okay. We're back. All right, let's get the pitot cover, prop covers off, and get this thing started up. Manual, manual. Push to start. Wait for 12% NGs and introduce fuel. What's up, Andy? Raccoon says, I feel like all my favorite planes have the 530 in them. Yeah, I like the 530. 15% NG. Fuel condition up. To run. Yeah, I used the 530 for a long time before I even used the G1000. I like the 530. I wish it had load airways. There's a few things that are... Yeah, take a little getting used to. And before we had keyboard entry mode, what a pain. Alright, generator, alternator. Forgot the nav light. And auto fuel pump, ignition off. Disconnect the GPU. Kind of want to turn on that GPU camera. There we go. I'm gonna wait to see if it changes the camera. No, it didn't. Okay. I remember turning off some of these automatic camera, the action cameras, because they were not working correctly. All right, GPU disconnect. Okay, now it doesn't show the camera. I guess it just disappears. All right. All right, I think we're good. Block fuel, 763. I did that already. And we have the numbers already. All right, 2986. Okay, so we're on with, are we on with CTAF? CTAF is 22.8. We are, and then let's put the center frequency in now because we don't need anything else. 3040. All right, 1340, and that's Minneapolis Center. We'll call them when we take off. All right, what's up, Southwest 711? All right, there's our windsock. Yep, that's blowing the direction we want it to blow. All right, strobes on. Sorry, no, strobes off. Taxi light on. There we go. We'll leave the prop heat for now. Parking brake off. You know what I meant to unbind. I'm using real rudder pedals today. I'm a big boy now. I've just been so lazy, but it's felt bad here and there, especially when I'm trying to use my keyboard or something when we're on the ground and I'm trying to steer at the same time and I have my hand on the stick. The independence of the independence of using the rudders is nice, but sometimes I like to just have nothing near my feet. All right, rudder pedals are go.
Archer 295, Romeo Foxtrot, cleared of the active at runway 21.
I'll go into traffic meridian 63 Echoes, taxiing to runway 30, Algona. What is it complaining about? Takeoff config. Oh, thank you. Yes, flaps down to 10 and rudder trim right. There we go. And actually, let's check. I also didn't do this. I didn't do a lot of things. There we go. There we go. Okay, so ECS to normal. Bleed air is on. Air conditioning is on low. And pitch trim neutral. I don't think my transmit button worked. Let me check what's going on here. I think I know what it is. I'm going to restart SayIntentions. It's my fault. I had my peripherals unplugged before I started it. Okay, now it's working. Been a while since you used the G1000. Oh, the caravan, the analog caravan raccoon. All right, let's try this call again. Why is my parking brakes not working? Parking brake is off and I can't move. What? What is going on? Do I have the chocks on? I still have the chocks set, don't I? Oh yeah, there they are. Okay, the chocks work, everybody. All right, we're good. That's a good start. Yep.
Cub 123 Mike Whiskey over
We're supposed to have...
runway 27 touch and go.
I guess we have to go around this way. Yeah, we're just back taxiing on 30, it looks like. Algona traffic, Meridian 63 Echo is going to back taxi for runway 30 Algona.
7.
At least I can do differential braking when I have the rudder pedals on. On my stick, I just have like a little a squeeze kind of trigger thing on the bottom of it that I've been using for brakes, but it brakes both of them at the same time. So that means I can't do differential braking, which is kind of nice to have, especially when you have a single engine. All right, strobes are on, and let's get our landing lights on too. Just because we're on the runway. Taxi light can go off. All right, all the way down we go. It's a good thing there's no collision. Imagine if you could turn collision on in this. You like hit somebody and chip the tip of your wing off, or that'd be crazy if they added damage, like actual damage. Or you could turn on like friends only collisions or something like that. So when you're playing with it, like nobody can troll you, and if they do, it's your friends. So it's your own fault for making such friends. OG caravan. That has a G1000 in it too, though. Vision Jet is so nice too. I feel like the Vision Jet's getting more and more popular. It's gonna get even more popular when it's free. Collision would be fun, yeah. Do an around the world trip. The most we've done, yeah, I haven't done around the world yet, but I've done, we did across the USA. What's up, Ty? I'll go to traffic, Meridian 63 Echo is on the takeoff roll, runway 30. Algona. All right, gotta watch out. Under 1300 on the torque. 70, 80, 85, squirrely on the ground. Gear up. It's interesting that this plane recommends 140 knots if you're not going to above 20,000 feet. Like, look how shallow we're, like at 3 or 4 degrees pitched up. All right, 200 feet above the ground. We're gonna wait for 400. We're gonna be all legal with our autopilot. All right, autopilot on. Flaps up at 140 knots. Nav mode. I'm gonna change, I don't know how high those clouds are. I think it's safe to change our speed down a little bit so we gain a little more altitude a little more quickly, hopefully. But let's call up center and see if we can get Minneapolis center. Oh, I didn't do fuel pumps auto. Whoops. Well, I'll turn this to auto now. Forgot a step. Should have fuel pump and ignition on manual for the takeoff. Minneapolis center, Meridian 6063 Echo, just departed Algona, Alpha, X-ray Alpha. Like to pick up our IFR clearance to Sioux Falls. All right, here we go. Jay says, bought this plane, never once been in it. Oh my God, it's so good. Jay, you gotta fly it. What's up, David? Yeah, this plane is one of my favorites. I mean, it's got everything.
6063 Echo Minneapolis Center, clear to the Sioux Falls Airport. Direct on TIJ, then is filed. Squawk 5356 and ident.
Clear to Sioux Falls as filed, or correction, direct on TJ, then as filed. Squawk 5356, Meridian 63 Echo. 5356 ident, he said. Code 5356 ident. Alright, they'll give us an altitude. We get pretty good with the clouds here. End up jumping in the TBM 850. Yeah, I mean,
Meridian 6 Echo radar contact. Algona altimeter 2985. Fly heading tree 22 vectors to on TIJ.
Fly heading 322, 63 Echo. Alright, they want us to go to 322. We'll do that. It said vectors to on TIJ.
6 Echo, turn left heading tree 22.
Left heading 322, 63 Echo. And he's repeating himself. I guess I should get my pitot heat on. It's -1 out. Yeah, the thing about the M500 versus the 850, the only decision you have to make is there's two decisions. One, do you care about wear and tear on like your tires and stuff like that, like tire pressure and passenger comfort, those things that the FSR has, like here, cabin comfort and that stuff, and then, you know, wear and tear on your tires, you know, tire pressure, tire tread, all those kind of things. So that's one reason to pick the FSR. The other reason is the G1000. Otherwise, yeah, go with the 850. They're both incredible. All right, so it's heading 322.
990 heavy contact Boston Central.
It was 2985 on the Barrow, so I'll update that down here. What's up, Rory? Ty says, any idea why my EFB won't display charts? In this plane? If it's in this plane, just go to your settings, I think, and make sure that your Navigraph is connected up here where it says Navigraph charts. Turn that on. I think that might be it. I don't know if I've tried mine on the G1000. I think it's all connected though. Oh no, I don't have mine connected on the G1000 actually.
Meridian 6 Echo, climb and maintain flight level 160.
Climb and maintain flight level 160, 63 Echo. He's saying flight level for flight things that aren't flight levels in the US, but we'll forgive him. Whoa, trippy, dude. Holy crap. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Alright, let's turn off avionics. Autopilot's still going. We're in reversionary mode. Let's turn them back on. Reboot this thing. Oh no! Alright, alright. Alright, we're gonna play Find the Circuit Breaker. A game that I have never played myself. Here's PFD1.
Hawaiian 645 climb and maintain flight level 380.
Integrated avionics one. It could be that.
Hawaiian 645.
We got autopilot over here. Instrument panel. Now let's check over here. I don't think it's any... Oh, integrated avionics 2. This is probably the right screen. No, it's not. Oh, here's MFD. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's see if this helps. Avionics off. MFD circuit breaker in. Avionics on. Come on. Please reboot it for real. Ah! What have I done? No. Oh. Ah, we're good. They're just hit flight plan. Okay.
Alaska Tree 20, contact Vancouver Center.
Let's get on course here, nav button, and then we'll fly to the left. They said to go up to 16,000, so we're doing that. I'm going to increase our speed to 140 again. Keep having to log back into Navigraph. I'm not sure about that one.
Meridian 63 Echo, contact Minneapolis Center on 127.75.
127.75, 63 Echo. Minneapolis Center, Meridian 6063 Echo, 15,000, climbing 16,000.
Meridian 6063 Echo, Minneapolis Center, roger.
No altimeter update, I guess. We're good. I love this plane. I love it. Ah, it's time. It's what everybody's been waiting for. Ah, yes. This is why we use autopilot. You don't get any of the approach plates. Yeah, it looks like it's just, it looks like it's separate. You went to the chart section down here. And make sure you import it from SimBrief. I'm not sure if it works without importing a flight plan from SimBrief or not. Yeah, and make sure under settings it's turned on here. Navigraph charts. Looks like it's separate between here and the G1000 plugin. Alright, it said that we're going to expect runway 21. Sure, we're probably leveling off. Yep. Let's bring that torque back to about... It says typical cruise is around 1150 on the torque. Really matters your altitude though. This can go up to 30,000 feet, but we're at like half that, so. You don't think charts work unless you have a paid sub. Wait, what does Navigraph give you with... There's an unpaid Navigraph? What does a free Navigraph get you? Is that just the one for SimBrief access?
November 6072, Bravo Charlie climb and maintain 10,000. Climbing to 10,000, November 672, Bravo Charlie.
I'm going to put in an ILS for 2-1. Oh, what is going on here?
7 cross time and at or above 10,000. Crossing team on at or above 10,000, JetBlue 617.
Let's put in this one called Secto for now. Alright, top of descent, 19 minutes. Let's see how fast we can go on this thing.
Spirit 891, descend and maintain flight level 200.
I have a 27 knot headwind, so
Descending
that's
to flight level 200, Spirit 891.
Oh, you don't pay. Yeah. SimBrief. That's right. SimBrief is free since Navigraph acquired them. So that makes sense. Yeah, and you have to make a Navigraph account to use SimBrief, I believe. But yeah, if you want access to the Jeppesen charts, then you have to pay for unlimited. Let's try a 1200 on the torque. Oh, Big Game Hunter's back with the escort. Oh, see you, Delta. Thanks for dropping by, man. I will not be on again until... Maybe I'll do a Friday stream. I'm not sure yet, but I will... I have obligations tomorrow night. Not that I do a Wednesday stream, but if the Dukes comes out tomorrow, then I'll probably not be able to stream it. And then Thursday, I'll be off as well. So I'll be back on the sim on Friday. At the very least, I'll be back on the stream on Saturday, but yeah, I'm gonna have to skip Thursday this week. And next week, I might possibly have to skip Tuesday. We will see.
Cirrus 446, Sierra Papa, remain outside Bravo airspace contact approach on 123.45.
Let me see if I can get a little more
Remaining
power.
outside Bravo, switching to
Get up to that yellow.
123.45, Cirrus 446, Sierra Papa.
Especially with this crappy headwind. More power. Our power level, it's over 1200. There we go. Subscription's worth every penny. I love having the charts. Yeah, I use them constantly. Can't live without your streams. We'll all be okay. I want to be playing Flight Sim 2. Orange says, I remember buying real paper. Oh, real paper Flight Sim charts from Jeppesen. Yeah, that's awesome. Do you legally have to have like a paper backup, or maybe not anymore? Maybe devices are too reliable now? I know there's like a list of certain documentation and stuff you need in the plane before you can take off. It's like part of your pre-flight checklist. Is it like quick reference handbook style stuff? There's certain things that, yeah, I'm pretty sure are required. And then you need some sort of credentials. I forget which ones exactly. Navigraph for billionaires? Man, I hope so. Navigraph is awesome. Yeah, me too, Elaine. Yeah, I think I did the annual subscription because you usually save when you do a year at a time.
Boston Center on 134.95.
Turk, how did you catch up? Oh, look, we're getting a 3D. A 3D cutaway version, like in a "this is how an airplane works" video. I don't want to go in and I'll have to pause to turn that feature off. I always have to have it on for takeoff because we'll all spawn in on top of each other. Oh, we got some icing. Ooh. All right, let's get the icing taken care of. Prop heat, surface de-ice, windshield heat on anti-ice, and then down here we're gonna pull the defroster on.
Into Bravo, maintaining 6500, Piper 456 Alpha Bravo.
Oh, and the ice is already gone that fast. Let's get a little higher. Can we climb to flight level 180 for Piper 6063 Echo to avoid some icing? All right, let's get us up to an actual flight level. Let's put in 180.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo. Climb and maintain
Whoa.
flight level 180. Report clear of weather.
Climb and maintain flight level 180, and we'll report back. 6-3 Echo. Flight level change. We'll just pull it back a little bit here. 175 knots. All right, flight level 180, and then we'll do standard baro once we get up there. PDF. I'll just hit it now. Standard baro. ATC's possessed. Yeah, that was a very deep voice. That I can't do a deep voice. I'd have to find... oh, there are settings on this thing to do a deep voice. It's on there somewhere. There we go.
Way down.
Alright, that's more like monster style voice. Let's not do that again. Sound like a serial killer. Power of Christ compels you. Alright, 16,000. I may need to climb a little at a lower airspeed than this. Let me do 150. I think normally when we get up to 20,000, we're at like 125. I'll just bring it down to 140 so we actually get up there.
Hit this thing. Oops. I turned it on again.
Whoops, there we go. This thing has like a bunch of effects. I obviously don't really play with them. Oh, here's a pitch shift. That's what we need.
So we got the high pitched, of course.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo. Descend via the RNAV runway 21 approach into Sioux Falls. Be advised that IFR approaches are still under development and are unlikely to work properly at this time. Improvements are being made daily, but strap yourself in for a bumpy arrival.
Alright, we'll expect the RNAV runway 21 Meridian 63 Echo. Thanks, big guy.
I was stuck in the settings menu. I couldn't turn it off. Okay, RNAV 21. So they put in a disclaimer there. I was in the settings on the thing and I couldn't get out of it quick enough.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo. Expect RNAV runway 21 approach into Sioux Falls. Report when established.
He didn't
on
like
final
my
approach
voice.
course.
We'll expect the RNAV runway 21, 63 Echo. He's getting a little angry with us. He gave us a full disclaimer. All right, select approach, RNAV 21 LPV. Excellent. We'll just choose the only IAF that's available. Mapu? These, who names these fixes? Every fix is horrible.
Southwest 65 Tree, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Fly course
Descending to flight
reversal.
level 280, Southwest 65
Let's
Tree.
find out over here if we need the reversal. From FSD, RNAV runway, no, we got runway 21.
Southwest 912, proceed direct to the Blanc intersection.
Direct to Blanc intersection, Southwest 912.
All right, so here's the RNAV. So we're coming in from the east. If we go here, are we going to need it? It's hard to say. If we go like right now, we won't need it. I'm just going to say no, and we'll just do a crazy turn. All right, let's load that in. 8 minutes until our top of descent still. That's going to... I have to take out the en route waypoint for the airport. Okay, now 5 minutes top of descent. There we go. And then our bottom altitude, 1630 is our minimum, and then 3100 for our VNAV altitude. Minimum 1630. Just writing some stuff down on my notepad with a real pen. Mop you. What's up, Marcus? Trying out SayIntentions. The workload's increased 3x. Yeah, I hope they make like a co-pilot feature later where you can have the co-pilot respond automatically. Like you can do with other ATC software. You can have the co-pilot change the frequencies. You can have it respond for you, so you just pretend to be pilot. You just hit certain things like ready for descent if you need to send those messages. But yeah, that would be really nice. But yeah, the workload is crazy when you're doing full single pilot IFR with ATC. I find myself behind the plane pretty often, especially when I'm chatting with you guys. I blame you guys. It's
Meridian 6 Tree Echo, descend and maintain flight level 030.
Descend and maintain flight level 030, 63 Echo. They're doing the 030 thing again. It's not a flight level, my guy, but we will just listen and reply back as if we do think it's a flight level. All right,
Meridian 6 Tree Echo, maintain flight level 030.
3,000 feet, Meridian 6-3 Echo. Maintain 3,000 feet, 6-3 Echo. Give him a little attitude. All right, vertical speed. Let's go 1,500 feet per minute. Let's pull our power all the way back to like 500. Actually, let's use flight level change again. Flight level change, 180 knots. There we go. Make sure we don't overspeed this guy. All right, so descend and maintain 3,000. Sometimes it's a little sketchy. There's no minimum safe altitude on there. So we have 3.6 over here to the west. And we get rid of this plate. What do we have along the way? 4.6. So hopefully they know something about the terrain that we don't, but I have a feeling it's sending us into certain danger. So we will find out. Oh yeah, the MU2 is pretty fast. What does it go up to? Does it go up to like almost 300 knots, I think? And the Vision Jet is pretty fast too. Like the M500 is quite a bit slower than both of them. Yeah, our yellow bar here is 185 or so. Now, let me put in the minimums. Minimums down here is 1630. Hold down shift while you do this with your mouse wheel if you want to double the speed. 1630.
Maintaining 8500, looking for traffic, Cessna 402, Papa Echo.
All right, 1630 is set. Standard barrel, let's change it back to 2986 where we had it. Forget the altimeter for 6-3 Echo. Yeah, they're not giving us the altimeter. Usually when they give you a descent and they know you're going to be going through out of flight levels,
Meridian 6 Tree
I should
Echo,
give it to you.
maintain flight level 030.
What? Again? Maintain flight level 030. 6-3 Echo. Can we get the altimeter setting for Meridian 6-3 Echo? Can we get the altimeter setting for 6-3 Echo? It's, I think it's going to talk to me again. It's blocking. Anyway, going down to 3. 1,200 feet per minute. Pull the torque back a bit more. Let's go to like 500. There we go. What's up, David? You must carry backup charts.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo, contact Minneapolis Center on 132.05.
132.05. 6-3 Echo. 132.05. My trigger isn't working anymore. What's going on here? Okay, now it's recognized it. That's weird. Minneapolis Center, Meridian 6063 Echo, 13,000, descending 3,000. David says, backup charts if you only have one EFB.
Meridian 6063 Echo, Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Roger. All right, and we're expecting the RNAV 21. They haven't given us a final approach fix yet. Let's get the ATIS, or ACE. Yeah, ATIS 26.6 for the ATIS. 26.6 on COM 2.
NS, scattered at 90000 feet. Temperature 14. Dew point 2. Altimeter 2984. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading altitude
2984.
and flight following is requested.
And I heard
Read back
broken
all runway
9000.
and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Romeo. Sioux
Romeo.
Falls Regional Airport information Romeo. 0056 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, scattered at 90000 feet. Temperature 14. Dew point 2. Altimeter 2984.
Okay, got it.
Visual approaches in use.
Alright, and then let's see. We got Sioux Falls approach over here on the chart. 25.8. Put that in. Just in case that's our next frequency. Hopefully it is. Alright, good. Hey, what's up, Speedy Blue Ninja? How can you join me? I put in, there's instructions in the video description, but you just need to make sure you're on the same server as us, USA West. Oh, you know what? This is...
606 Tree Echo Minneapolis Center, cleared direct MOPU. Descend and maintain 4000, cleared for the RNAV 21 approach into Sioux Falls.
what was that direct? Cleared direct MOPU. Descend and maintain 4000. Cleared for the RNAV 21. Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, let's go activate the approach then. Is it MOPU? MOPU. Descend and maintain 4000. Let's set this back up to 4000. And since we're cleared, that means we can go all the way down to the bottom altitude. So we already looked at that over here, 3100 actually.
63 Echo contact Sioux Falls approach on 125.8.
125.8, 63 Echo. Landing light on. Oh, it was already on. Beautiful. All right, Sioux Falls approach. And then after approach, we're going to get tower. On the chart, it's 18.3. Sioux Falls approach, Meridian 6063 Echo, 9000, descending 3200 on the RNAV runway 21 approach. Alright, so if we want, we could switch over to do the VNAV. So I'm going to hit vertical nav up here and then highlight MOPU and hit VNAV direct and then hit activate. And then nothing happens. Okay, here comes the top of descent, that's why. 25 seconds. 26 seconds. So we're gonna slow our descent so we can catch up to that. So the top of descent keeps going further and further away from us because we're descending. So I'm just going to slow our descent.
182, reduce speed to
and then we'll catch up to it.
Reducing to 210, United
Then we'll get on the
182.
VNAV profile so we can follow it all the way down to the FAF altitude. FAF altitude's 3100 right there at Rapney. Alright, we already have the minimums in. And we got the frequencies, we got approach, we got tower and standby, and then ground will be on 0.9. 0.9er even. Alright, so down to 3100. And they cleared us for the approach, so we just follow what's on the chart. Alright, altitude hold, V path is armed, and now 20 seconds we'll hit top of descent. Alright, down to 3200. I guess maybe next time I'll just use it over here on the EFB. Control 4 brings you into this view, so it's pretty nice to get over here. Just bring up the taxi chart for now. Alright, so we're landing on
5030. Climb and maintain flight
Wait.
level 240.
Yeah, wait, RNAV 21. Did I click the wrong? This is the alternate. Here's Sioux Falls. I was like, wait, where's 21? Airport info. There we go. All right, so runway 21. FBO is right here when we turn off, so we'll probably end up exiting at Alpha, and then we'll make a left onto Bravo, and then a right. Oh no, right over here. Sorry, FBO's off Foxtrot right here. F for FBO. So left off to Alpha, and then either Delta or Bravo to Fox for the GA. And there's more. It's down here. No, I think it's just this section here, or there's one up here. And we'll ask for the east to FBO. We'll see what they say. General Aviation East, and then there's West General Aviation. I guess we'll just see what they give us, and we'll just do what they say. I don't think it has the names of the names of the FBOs.
Descending to 2000 cleared ILS 189er 81 Tango Mike.
Oh yeah, what David was saying earlier. Sorry, David. Yeah, you have to be familiar with NW Craft before you take off. That's the acronym. You would always carry a chart, but you must carry backup charts if you only have one EFB. So in this case, if we had the G1000 and we had an iPad, would that satisfy the rules, or is an EFB is the G1000 not considered an EFB? It would be, right? Because you can look up the full charts on here and here. So in this case, maybe we wouldn't need a paper chart. 2503030. We are back on the we're on the VNAV profile, so we can just give it a little more power, but just not overspeed. All right, cabin pressure is good.
Through 15,000.
All right, let's see where we are over here. I didn't do the calculation on if we have to do the reversal or not, but
Alpha Bravo, right to the VOR,
it looks like it's a little less than a 90-degree turn.
right to the VOR,
We'll be okay.
descending to 4056 Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, once we hit the initial approach fix, we have 12 miles until the runway. It's plenty of time for us to turn, get on final approach course. Plenty of time to do like an 80-degree turn or whatever. 248. Final approach is 210.
Passing through 180.
So let's see, our current track is 296. Yeah, we're gonna do an 84-degree turn to the left. All right, here comes bottom of descent. Two and a half minutes until bottom of descent. We got a hot air balloon. What's up, Ron? Oh, welcome. Been wanting to catch one of these live for a while. Well, welcome. Glad you were able to join us. G1000 is good. Okay, cool. NW Craft means no TAMs, weather, known ATC delay, runway length, alternate, fuel, and takeoff and landing distance calculations. Is that a drone? I think that's a drone. Is that just another plane? It's hard to tell. It's either a very tiny plane or... There's so many hot air balloons all the time. We can actually collide with those.
Charlie, maintain present altitude traffic at your 9 o'clock, a Boeing 737.
Maintaining altitude traffic in sight, Piper 345 Charlie.
Glad I'm back. Oh, the tutorial's got you into flight sim. Nice. Glad to hear you're on. Yeah, I've been, I took like 9 months off for a while, was between jobs and stuff, and, when did I start streaming again? Like October? September, October maybe, I got back into the stream. So I've been doing them 3 days a week. Pretty consistently here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I did a little bonus stream on Sunday. And then, yeah, I'll be taking Thursday off this week, but at the latest, I'll be back on Saturday. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, man. All right, here's our left turn. Final approach course is 210. All right, bring our power back. We need to be under 168 for our gear and flaps 1. There's the runway right over there. Clearing the names. Let's hit approach mode on the autopilot. GP is in white.
Meridian 606 Tree Echo Sioux Falls approach contact. Sioux Falls Tower on 118.3.
There it is. Over to tower 118.3. 63 Echo. All right, 118.3, and then we're 121.9 for our ground frequency. We'll put that in. Sioux Falls Tower Meridian 606 3 Echo on the RNAV runway 21. We're on about a 10-mile final. Probably don't need to say that because we're IFR and they're just seeing us the whole time. They know. Marcus says, can I make ATC talk a little slower? You can ask it to.
Echo Sioux Falls Tower, wind 274 at 16, runway 21 cleared to land.
All right, runway 21 clear to land, 63 Echo. Winds were 274 at, should I say 16? Winds were calm before. And she says, yeah, 274 at 16. So that puts the winds over here. Yeah, it looks like she might be right. It's 13 knot crosswind right now. It said calm on the ATIS. A little discrepancy there. All right, we got 8 miles to go. I really like putting DTG right here. Total distance to go. Because then you're not looking down here like, oh, 2.3 miles to this waypoint. And then like, uh-oh, I got to turn this on. I got to scroll down. All right, it's 2, then 2.5, so around 5, 4.5, then 2.5 more. That gives me 7-ish. You can just look right up here and say, all right, 7 to go until the threshold. All right, we're about to hit the FAF. We're doing VPATH at the same time, so there we go. And now we're about to hit the glide path. Heading bug is synced. Over here, our go around altitude. Right here, 4,000. 4,000 direct CASME. So we have GP in green. Let's set our go around at 4,000. All right, we're under 168 knots, barely. There's the outer marker. 5-mile final. All right, we're gonna get gear down and then flaps 1. Yeah, I haven't tried it, Marcus, but I'm pretty sure you can ask ATC to slow down and see if they do. All right, losing that speed. Three and a half miles left. Minimums are 1630. So we have like almost 1,000 feet. All right, fuel pumps manual, ignition manual, landing lights on. Oh yeah, let me turn all that anti-icing off I left on from earlier. And defrost down here. There we go. All right, flaps 2. Actually, we needed to be 135 for that. Whoops. All right, speed's down, or our power's down to about 300.
The
Bonanza, November 64, Foxtrot Alpha 2, hold short.
Winds are a
runway
lot more
21
calm now.
traffic on final.
4 knots from the right.
Holding short, runway
And
21,
3 knot
Bonanza, November
headwind.
64, Foxtrot Alpha 2.
All right, under 120, flaps full. 1 mile to go.
Auckland Tower, November 839, port 7, holding short 28 left, ready for departure.
All right, Vazzies look good. 2 white, 2 red. Here comes 1630 in a second. We're at 1660. All right, autopilot off, yaw damper off. Just a little bit of wind from the left. 90 knots. All right, idle.
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo, Charlie enter
Hit
right
the
base,
button for
runway 27.
reversers, but I'm not
Right
putting
base,
the
runway
reverser
27 for Warrior
thrust
Tree,
in yet.
71 Bravo, Charlie.
All right, now reverser thrust. Whoops, I don't have my stick axis anymore. I was twisting my sticks. Well, it didn't. Oh, reverse didn't work. Oh no. The reverse button didn't work. Should probably go around, but I'm just gonna put it down. We'll do another flight. I unbound my twist axis. So the reverser button didn't work. So I have a button where I hit it to toggle. I'll hit it again. Yeah, now it's going in reverse. This is what happens all the time when I try to do reverse in beta mode is I'll hit that button and it just won't take, and then I'll try to use beta mode and I'll be doing forward thrust instead.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike,
It's kind of a
left
pain.
traffic, runway 36, cleared for takeoff.
Making left traffic cleared for takeoff, runway 36, Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
This is the other runway, I believe.
Meridian 6 Tree Echo.
Log 2
Welcome to
landings.
Sioux Falls. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Over to ground, 0.9er, 6-3 Echo. All right, over to ground. Let's get the flaps up. Got our taxiway diagram down there. It's been a while since I used real rudder pedals. I'm messing everything up. All right, beta mode, parking brakes on. All right, fuel pump to auto, ignition off, landing light off, strobe light on a switch, off.
Learjet, tree, Lima,
And
Juliet,
pitot heat
taxi to
off.
runway 16 via taxiways, hotel and Mike.
Taxiing to runway 16 via hotel, and Mike Learjet, tree, Lima, Juliet.
Let's see what they give us. Sioux Falls ground, Meridian 6-3 Echo is clear of runway 21 at Bravo 2. Taxi to the FBO.
Further instructions. Crossing runway tree 1 will contact Tower Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
Wonder if it heard me or not. Rudder in the game super hard to use. Beta Toka.
06 Tree Echo, Sioux Falls ground taxi to FBO via Bravo, hold short of runway tree, then continue taxi at your discretion. Have a good day.
All right, over to the FBO via Bravo, hold short runway 33, and then at our discretion 6063 Echo. Bravo, then hold short runway 33, which is over here. So Bravo is this whole thing. So I guess they could be saying to go up to the FBO here, and then they didn't tell us to hold short runway 27 and 9er though. I don't. Maybe they're not active, but we could take Bravo up, hold short of 33 right here, and then go to the FBO. All right, are we in beta? We are. All right, taxiway diagrams there. 9-9. What is that? What? 9-9.
Vegas ground.
Jet 557, request ignition start.
Niner. Center lined it. I was so far right.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha. Proceed to holding
I guess
point
I
Bravo
did
via
okay on the
taxiway
initial
Alpha.
landing, yeah, and then it pulled really far right, yeah. Because I forgot that I disconnected my twist axis. I was using my twist axis for a while. I go back and forth. Sometimes I just don't want to deal with rudder pedals. I want them away from my feet during the workday and stuff, so.
Corrections on Jet 557, requesting.
Nice having hands free while taxiing, though. 927.
557.
Yeah,
pushback
927.
and start approach. Expect runway 1 right for departure.
I should probably set a button for flight director to turn it off. I forget. Somebody on YouTube left a comment and recommended turning off flight director after disconnecting autopilot. But if you go around, you probably want flight director back on, but I guess turning on autopilot would, I think it'll re-enable flight director, so if you did sequence, hit suspend and then do a go around.
Delta 922, ready for taxi, runway
Alright, we
36
just
right.
crossed Mike, and then up ahead we got 3315. It's weird for them to say, hold short of 33 and then taxi at your discretion.
Taxi to runway 36 right via Golf Whiskey.
Because wouldn't they want me to, like, I should contact tower again to cross 33. When it does work, I do like the beta mode. Like because the prop, when it's in idle without beta mode, it's the pitch of the prop it just starts pulling you forward all the time. So when you put it in beta mode, and then you move your throttle forward, it actually moves it backward instead into that beta range, and then you can slow it down by changing the pitch of the prop. And then when it's all the way down, we get like we get a negative prop pitch, and then we get reverse. Yeah, it's nice to be able to save your brakes, I guess. It reminds me of like riding a motorcycle, like downshifting and using the engine to slow down instead of putting the wear on your brakes and heating them up and all that. So I assume it's the same with the plane. You're like trying to save your brake pads. And the engine is more than happy to just use its torque to slow you down. Or in this case, the pitch of the prop. IFR procedures are great. Sweet. Yeah, I think like if I ever flew, I would
King Air 145
have a better
Alpha
grasp of the
taxi
IFR stuff
Bravo
after
via
doing this
taxiway
so
Alpha
much.
Charlie.
Like,
Taxing to
I don't know,
holding point Bravo via Alpha
everything
and Charlie
seems
King Air 145 Kilo Alpha.
seems like it'd be more difficult in real life, but I don't know, it's probably not as crazy. I'm also streaming at the same time, so things are a little, you know, it's a high workload. Chat and do ATC and try to do somewhat realistic procedures. It's fun though. I have a good time.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, hold short of taxiway Lima, waiting for clearance.
IFR is the only way to fly.
Holding short of taxiway
I would
Lima,
fly
Airbus
IFR like
450
every
Alpha Bravo.
time if I had my instrument. Especially here in LA, like the amount of crazy overlapping airspace here is just nuts. Like the LA Bravo is so huge. And then you have all these smaller airports around it, like Compton and Whiteman, Van Nuys, Burbank, Long Beach, Santa Monica. What else is around? Maybe a little further is like Ontario, and there's just so many airports. Now that you have yours, you always file. Nice. Yeah, it just seems like such a headache to. It's just so much more work to have to think about airspace. Oh, nice. Got a little box here.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo. Continue taxi turn right at the next intersection. Hold short of runway 27.
Yeah, this control in the beta range is really nice.
Turning right at the next intersection, holding short of runway 27, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Easy to get into trouble flying VFR, yeah. I can't imagine, yeah. Just the amount of things you need to remember and, yeah. While, I don't know. Yeah, IFR seems the way to go. But obviously you start VFR. Alright, let's get the bleed air off. This off and air conditioning off. We'll do another flight. Parking brake is on. Get the rest of our lights off. And we'll call the fuel truck again, so let's get this thing shut down. Alright, pull it to cutoff. 41 minutes in the logbook. Check for the feather message. We're good. Alright, battery off. Alright, let's see where we're going next. We'll just take off from here again. So let's put in over here. FSD. Another flight under 200 miles. I'll put this link in again. Josh, thank you so much again for showing this to me, dude. I don't know why I spent so long. I think well, I do know why. I was using On Air Company as a route finder for so long because it's just like the freelance feature was working pretty good. I think it works way better for airliners. It's pretty limiting for GA stuff. Like you'll get like 1 or 2 routes and sometimes they're way too short or way too long. But I thought the reason I kept doing that is because if I'm flying, I might as well earn 1,000 or 2,000 credits in On Air Company, you know, for my company. But yeah, I think On Air Company is best when you're flying like daily or you have like a huge mission like the base camp and stuff. It's called Random Flight Generator, yeah. So you can put in you can put in whichever 4 of these fields you want or none of them. Like if we get rid of all the fields and just hit search, it just gives you random flights as you click the button. Oh, what's up, Brian? How's it going, dude? SayIntentions in the chat. Funny when you do commercial training, it's all about VFR. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't have guessed. So we'll put in Sioux Falls, and then we can put a max distance. So I'll just do 200 max again. 200 is actually, how long was that last route? Let me check over here. It was only 132 miles. I'm gonna go ahead and change that to 140 so we get a similar length because that was about an hour. All right, FSD. So there's a Sioux City to Sioux City. Oh, we're at Sioux Falls. Wait, did I call it Sioux Falls or Sioux City? I wrote down Sioux Falls. I don't know if I called it Sioux City.
Charlie Alpha November Delta, Oscar Sioux, Falls ground taxi to parking via Bravo. Hold short of runway
Sucks?
21,
We want to go to
then
Sucks?
continue taxi at your discretion.
Sioux Falls to Sioux City? It's only 73 miles, though. I think we need like 100, over 100. The first one, Fort Dodge. Why don't we just do Fort Dodge? 128. A lot of private pilot maneuvers with tighter tolerances. Oh man, what's the specific name? I put the link in the chat a little. It's flightroutefinder.web.app. Here, I'll put it in the chat again, Loki. Courtesy of Josh, he's the one that found it. Okay, yeah, let's do KFOD. Let's get a new one going here. KFSD to KFOD. P46 Tango for our aircraft type. Do we want to take some passengers?
Runway 1 right via Charlie Bravo Delta. Hold short of
Let's take
runway 1
2
right.
passengers
Contact
and
tower on 118.75 when ready for departure.
100 pounds of freight. Oh, that is such a boring route. Oh, that's fine. KFSD. I'm starting my notes here. Sioux Falls to KFOD.
Runway 1 right via Charlie Bravo Delta.
KFOD. Was it Fort Dodge?
Right, contact tower
Fort Dodge Regional. So the METAR says broken at 9,000 there right now. All right. And yeah, we got 2 packs, 100 pounds of cargo. Generate flight. All right, let's go to ground ops and just open the door, and then we'll get those passengers on their way here. Get the refueling truck on the way. All right, check our fuel here is 800 pounds of fuel. And then our full payload is 560. What's interesting is where it says passengers, but it doesn't show the weight, right? If we look, or does it show our passengers here? Block fuel 800. So we just have 2 packs. How did it get 210 cargo? Didn't I put 100 pounds at cargo? Let me edit this. SayIntentions will automatically load my SimBrief flight plan, yeah. In the SayIntentions settings, you just type in your SimBrief username. And then whenever you call for IFR, it's going to look up your latest generated flight plan, just like Navigraph does if you load it into Navigraph. Straight line, yeah. That is so boring. Oh, we're going to get it done. Let me look again here. Yeah, 2 passengers and 100 pounds of freight. So why is payload set to auto? You've specified a freight amount and a custom payload amount. I think it's trying to balance us or something. Oh, whatever. It's still going to calculate the same, whatever, 2 passengers, 100 pounds. I'll just pick the passenger weight myself. I don't think it really matters. On-air company would care, but I do not. All right, 2 passengers, and we'll put 100 pounds in the back, roughly. And we'll put our passengers in the back. Okay, and then pilot weight. What did I weigh in at today? 158. And then fuel. So we need to add 800 pounds of fuel. So I'll bring this down. We're on 4857.
Cessna 908 Charlie Echo taxi to runway 36 via taxiway.
All right, 4865. That's good. And then, oh, whoops. I didn't unload. Load real time. Okay, cool. We'll put the chocks in for now.
Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo cross runway 22 contact ground on 121.9.
Crossing runway 22 contact.
All right, re-import from SimBrief. FSD to KFOD.
Learjet, tree, Lima, Juliet. Hold short of taxiway, Lima, waiting for clearance. Holding short of taxiway, Lima, Learjet, tree,
all right, let's bring up the airport info again. All right, so we have tower this time. They're going to ask for... Actually, I feel like they haven't been asking us if we have the ATIS or not lately. We'll use the GPU because we don't want to run out of battery. Let's see if this camera works or not. Oh, yeah, there we go. Connect that cable. David says on my last flight I lost comms and then lost all of your electronics in a real-world flight. That sounds like a nightmare. Had to fly RNAV by hand, dark on the steam gauges. What? How? I'm going to close Navigraph charts on the side. Bam. I just closed it. X'd it out completely. We're going to use the EFB. All right. Fuel is on the way. There it is. Oh, on SayIntentions. Wait, how did you lose all of your electronics? What is the squawk code for lost comms? Is it 7500? I forget the 3 squawk codes.
Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo, continue taxi via taxiway Bravo, hold short of taxiway
Or
Echo.
76?
Continuing taxi via Bravo, holding short of Echo Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo.
7600? Yeah, 77 is emergency. Oh yeah, 76 is communication failure, 75 for hijacking. So 76. Yeah, I just Googled it. Alright, onto the right tank. I have the GPU on, so I already should have the flight plan in. Yep, just CovPo, that's all we got. Okay, let's set our altitude. Well, we don't know what they're gonna give us, I guess, but yeah, I'll just wait on the altitude and the runway, I guess. Pitot heat off, door is open. Set our transponder back to VFR for now. And then let's go ahead and get the ATIS again. 26.6.
IND-COM. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, scattered at 90000 feet. Temperature 14. Dew point 2. Altimeter 2984. Visual approaches in use.
2984.
Advise on course heading altitude and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo.
Romeo.
Sioux Falls Regional
That's what we
Airport
had on our way in,
Romeo.
so it hasn't changed yet.
0056 Zulu.
Alright, we got ground and then tower. 21.9, 18.3.
Learjet, tree, Lima Juliet. Hold short of taxiway Lima.
21.9.
Holding short of taxiway
18.3.
Learjet, tree, Lima Juliet.
Sioux Falls, Meridian 6063 Echo, IFR to Fort Dodge. Did that work? I don't think that worked. We're gonna try again. Sioux Falls ground, Meridian 6063 Echo. I'd like to pick up our IFR to Fort Dodge. Okay, heard it that time. Fort Dodge. Fuel imbalance. Still fueling us up, I guess? Doesn't look like it.
Meridian 6063 Echo Sioux Falls ground cleared to Fort Dodge Airport. Radar vectors KFOD then as filed. Climb and maintain 17,000. Departure frequency 125.8 squawk 6215. Expect runway 27 for departure. Information Romeo is current.
What was that? Fix KFOD. Alright, cleared to Fort Dodge. Vectors to KFOD, then as filed. Climb maintain 17,000. 125.8, squawk 6215. We'll expect runway 27 and we have Romeo. Meridian 63 Echo. right, let's get those things in. So climb and maintain 17,000. That's awesome. All right, 17,000. That's what we filed. Transponder altitude code 6215. That is set. And they said to expect runway 27. So let's go over here and look at 27. That is the shortest runway they have. And the heading is 278. All right, 278's over here. And then we'll get flight level change and heading set. 17,000, so we'll do 140 for our climb. All right. All right, fuel imbalance went away now, so is the fuel truck done? Are the passengers here? No passengers yet. All right, there goes the fuel truck. All right, let's go ahead and I think we can get the, I was reading a little about this. There's some way to like get the cabin temperature down. Oh, it's only 64 degrees right now. Can we use the vent fan or something? I'm not sure if we can get, yeah, we can't get any heat in here unless we have the engine going. So that's going to be the only source for heat is the engine. Like we could turn on the vent, I think, to just circulate the ambient air, but anyway, they're going to be cold when they get in.
Taxiway Charlie awaiting further instructions.
Holding short of taxiway, Charlie.
They're taking selfies. Wonderful. Where are they? There's no car here. They walked.
Taxi to holding point Bravo via taxiway Charlie.
Yeah, they walked here.
Taxi
All right.
to holding point Bravo via Charlie.
Flirting with a pilot. Classic. Oh, David, are you saying that you failed the stuff on purpose for working on your commercial or something? They'll fail all kinds of stuff on you when going through IFR training. Oh, man. Yeah, that sounds horrible. That's where I would fail big time.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha, continue taxi.
What's up, Jeep? How's it going? What'd you do today?
Continuing taxi holding
Yeah,
short
who
of
needs a
runway
car?
12,
Okay, they're in,
511
so we'll get the
Hotel
cabin door closed. Let's get this thing started up before they start complaining about the chill.
Gulf
All right, up top.
671 Gulf Sierra, follow the Falcon on
Battery.
taxiway Alpha, hold short of runway
Manual,
22.
manual.
Following the Falcon on Alpha, holding short of runway
Start.
22 Gulfstream 671 Gulf Sierra.
Cessna 908, Charlie Echo, hold short of taxiway
12
Foxtrot,
NGs,
traffic
13
crossing ahead.
NGs.
Holding short of taxiway Foxtrot.
Oil
Cessna
pressure's coming up.
908, Charlie
76. All right, introduce fuel. See if we get a hot start. We won't. It's cold out. 60 something. Ooh. Oh. That's scary. Oh no. Oh no. Woo. I think we just killed the engine. Oh no. Let's check the engine actually. That's the first hot start I've seen. Oh no, engine damaged. Okay, let's try that again. We have to do the full engine overhaul because we broke it. Oh no. I mean, I waited for the NGs to get high enough before introducing the fuel. Feels bad. All right, I guess we're doing the overhaul. Rip. There goes my 30-something hours on the engine. All right, let's try it again. Battery, manual. How do I... Can't undo this. Let's get the nav light on. Let's try this again. Okay, 0.2. I actually don't know how to avoid. I think it's because we just finished a flight. It's still like it's still hot. How do I? Let me try this. Put this to manual and now back to auto and then on. NGs 0.3. 0.2. All right, let's try turning all these off. I hear it clicking.
Learjet tree, Lima Juliet, hold short of taxiway Delta traffic crossing ahead.
Holding short of taxiway Delta Learjet tree.
All right, let's check the pre-flight. It does say everything's okay. This is what I get for turning on the failures. Engine failures. Engine hot starts. FAQ, how do I stop the hot starts?
Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo, hold short of runway 12 traffic on final.
Holding short of runway 12 Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo.
It should be good, unless anything else is damaged. Oh, there we go. Generator is damaged. Okay, perform maintenance. There we go. So it's not just the engine itself. That's funny. That didn't show up in this section here. I don't think it lists generator. Okay, there we go. Let's try again. Broke one engine. Next engine, ready to go. Ready to break the next engine. Nope. Maybe there's a starter still dead. It's probably another component to fix. Don't worry, passengers. This is totally normal. So engine status is okay. I'm just going to perform maintenance just to see. Alternator status, okay. Generator status, okay.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Battery is okay.
Charlie awaiting further instructions.
Flaps, inverters okay. Hydraulic pump okay. De-icing boots okay. Everything seems good. I don't want to disconnect the GPU because our flight plan is in and all that stuff. Maybe I'll just turn this to manual. Manual start. I think we have to press and hold for manual start. Still 0.2 on the NGs. Yeah, no oil. Oil PSI isn't rising. Okay, let's check the maintenance again. Oil is good. I'll just hit change. We did the full engine overhaul, and I clicked the maintenance just for good measure. Huh. I hope I don't have to restart the flight. What if I turn off engine hot start? Maybe that'll wake it up.
John Wayne ground, Cirrus 66 Bravo Lima at FBO, ready to taxi with information Yankee.
ITT's at 205.
Bravo Lima, John Wayne, ground taxi to midfield run up via Alpha. Contact tower on 119.9er when ready for departure.
I destroyed it. I'm actually surprised it's not working.
66 Bravo Lima.
Even after the full engine overhaul. Nope. No go.
Lima Juliet taxi to
Doesn't like me. I guess I'm restarting the flight. RIP.
Taxiing to holding point.
Oh wait, I can't just hit restart because we're at a different airport now. Oh no. I broke it. Try changing or reconditioning the battery. Yeah, the battery said it was okay. Oh, so Jeep, sorry, I'm just catching up. You signed up for a discovery flight? Nice. Got your books for your FAA Part 61. Dude, that is awesome. No discovery flight here still, so you are, you're way ahead of me. All right. Let's try this again. World map. $200,000 repair. Yeah. Good times. All right, let's go KFSD. Any available parking spots here? Got to get Kip to take his FAA test. I feel like if I was like 20 years old, I'd be totally down to make it my career, but I am not 20 years old anymore. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. Something still either excites or scares me. Yeah, I won't actually know how I'll react until I you know, do a discovery flight myself someday, but you're almost 55. You're 55? No excuses. Okay, let's load this again. I'll just leave the hot start off for now just so we don't get the same thing. Then I'll have to do some more reading about hot starts. I think it's just because we just flew, but how do you do like a turnaround then? If we're going to land, pick someone up, and then leave again. All right, passenger 1 is out. Passenger, someone all the way in the back. They're avoiding the other person. Okay, and then we have like 100-ish pounds in the back. And our fuel was 800 pounds on top of that. So 48, 44. Call it 49. All right, there we go. We'll do load instant this time. Okay, loaded. Chocks are on. No GPU. We'll just use the battery. Import again. You told the flight instructor to do a pattern and a touch and go with the option to land so I can jump out. Oh, it's just always windy there. But I mean, if you can fly in that, then everything else is going to feel like cake, right? Flying is freedom. You know, when I first rode motorcycles, like that feeling you get when you're... I mean, it was every time I rode my motorcycle back when I had one. I can't imagine... I'm sure it's just like that level of freedom feeling even stepped up, you know? Because you're literally away from the world, you know? It's kind of cool. All right, bringing the charts back. Galaxian FSR500's in the marketplace. I'm pretty sure it's only in the marketplace. I think they said that they did that to avoid piracy or something. Pretty sure that was in their README that I was reading through the manual and stuff on. Okay, let's do the battery start. Here we go. I noticed last time it didn't change to the cameras like this. Maybe I needed to sit here for a while and wait for the engine to cool down or something. All right, we got oil pressure. NGs are up. I turned hot starts off. So. And maybe I needed to sit idle for a while or something until we're able to start a new flight. All right, 2984 is actually what we had from the METAR, or sorry, from the ATIS. We already got our clearance, so let's put this back at 17,000. Runway was 27, which is 278 on the heading. Set that up again. (278) Heading mode, flight level change mode. And flight level change up to 140 knots. All right, there's 140. And I did not turn generator alternator on. There we go. Nav light, no strobe light. All right, let's get ECS turned on normal, bleed air on, and air conditioning on low. I'll pull the heat up to the middle. All right, flaps down 10 degrees, rudder trim 3. All right, set. All right, cool. And let's set our frequencies again. 21.9 for ground, 18.3 for tower. All right, 21.9, 18.3. All right, they said to expect runway 27 before. Hopefully that's still the case. Sioux Falls ground, Meridian 6063 Echo, ready to taxi with information Romeo. Maybe Sierra's current now, we'll find out.
Meridian 63 Echo taxi to runway 27 via Echo Delta. Hold short of runway 27.
Runway 27 via Echo Delta, hold short of runway 27, 63 Echo. All right, cabin comfort, low, 69 degrees. All right.
Meridian 63 Echo, read back correct.
Read back correct. I thought they only said that for clearance. All right, taxi 27 via Echo Delta. Let's try this beta mode and see if it works again. There we go. All right, that's set. Let's get our taxi light on up here. Perfect. And yeah, we're takeoff config is set except for pitot heat. All right, parking brake is off. Wiggle the throttle.
Embraer 225 Echo.
Oh, I saw the chalks on, don't I?
Golf traffic on final approach.
Ground ops chalks. Back to charts. All right, there we go. Oh man, I got to put my feet on the rudder pedals. Ah, there we go. No more slouching. Got to sit up straight. All right, we can see our plane down there. We're going to turn to the right. And they said via Echo Delta. So we see Delta. I don't know where Echo is. It's just going to be one of those things where it's not accurate yet.
Runway 13 right, awaiting departure clearance.
They say you can do it in as little as 3 months if you hit the books. Put aside all your other hobbies. I guess we're not going to see you simming anymore. Yeah, right? You'll probably be simming even more. But yeah, it seems like there's so much studying you have to do. I remember when my girlfriend was doing it. She was just studying her ass off constantly. Is the airspace around you crazy? Because here, like in the LA area, like this airspace here is nuts. Can only get so much from VR. Blue Line will take you from 0 hours to MEI in 5.5 months. Multi-engine instrument. All right, this is Delta. So they said runway 27, which is on the south down there. So we're gonna turn right here on Delta. We're gonna turn left onto Alpha. Take Alpha to 27, where Alpha 2 is, it looks like.
Jet 7038, Foxtrot Sioux Falls ground. Say again your request.
Can we get VFR southeast for Vision Jet 7038 Foxtrot?
Oh, nice. Is that one of you guys getting VFR? VFR departure to the southeast? That's way faster, huh? When it's only one waypoint, that makes sense, actually.
Cleared to depart VFR
Oh, multi-engine
southeast.
instructor.
Maintain at or below 5500 departure frequency 125.8 squawk.
All right, here's
5120.
Alpha.
Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo, hold short of runway 2 tree traffic on final
All right,
approach.
left on Alpha.
Holding short of runway 2 tree Falcon 762 Foxtrot Romeo.
Slowest taxi in the world.
Clear southeast departure at or below 5500, departure 125.8, squawk 5210, Vision 703 at Foxtrot.
That's what we got to, 125.8. It's consistent. All right, so we have tower and standby, 1183.
Read that correct. Expect runway 9er. Report ready for taxi.
They gave the Vision Jet runway 9 and they gave us runway 27. They're putting us on a collision course.
We'll expect runway 9er and we'll report ready taxi is 703.
So they gave me 27 because that's what's in sim brief, but they gave him 9er because that's what it's making the decision instead. That's interesting. Oh, that's cool. It says beta down here when you are in beta. Yeah, so whenever I have the pitch change to slow us down, it says beta. If I put the throttle to 0, it says no beta again. All right, I believe this is it right here at Alpha 2. Right, no, that says 3315.
Tree, Lima, Juliet. Hold
That's
short
weird.
of taxiway Lima, waiting for clearance.
Right, it says 3315.
Tree, Lima, Juliet.
I think we need to go there and cross to get 27. And they said to hold short runway 27, so I guess we're just going to cross and find 27. Oh yeah, you're on 27, yep. I see you. This is really strange.
Tree, Lima, Juliet, taxi to runway 16 via taxiways, hotel and Mike. Taxiing to runway 16 via hotel and Mike.
Alright, I'll get the strobe on. Fuel pumps auto. Or manual on fuel pumps and ignition. We'll get the landing light on, taxi light off. We can't really hold short of runway 27 though, can we? I guess it would have been back there probably. I have no idea. This is so strange. Alright, we'll just say this is holding short. Let's turn beta mode off and make sure it's actually off. Yes, it is. And we're going to get pitot on. Okay.
Airbus 450 Alpha
Alright, switch over to tower. We'll put in the
Continue
departure
taxi,
frequency. 25.8. 25.8. There we go. Sioux Falls Tower, Meridian 6-3 Echo, holding short runway 27.
Drone 120.9er.
Alright, we're all set to go.
Meridian 606 Echo, Sioux Falls Tower, runway 27, line up and wait.
Runway 27, line up and wait, Meridian 6-3 Echo. Oh, Volanta, thanks, Josh.
Meridian 6 Echo, winds 259er at 5, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading until reaching 2000, then on course.
Runway heading until 2000, then on course. Runway 27, clear for takeoff. Meridian 6-3 Echo. Thanks, Josh. Good looking out. That's why I pay you the big bucks. All right, 27 clear for takeoff. Already on the roll. Try to get it up as max as I can. It's like a short runway, 1300. 60, 65, 70.
Via taxiway Bravo.
80.
To holding point runway tree 2.
85, rotate.
Bravo Cessna 90001 Bravo.
Gear up. Trees.
9001 Bravo, cleared to land runway 24 wind calm.
Cleared to land, runway 24.
Alright, set fly runway heading until
9001
2,000
Bravo.
feet and then on course, so we're doing that. 250 AGL, flaps up. 300.
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, report midfield for left base entry.
340
Wilbur Tower,
AGL.
report midfield for left base entry. Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
400. I'm gonna leave autopilot off for a second. Alright, there's 2,000. We can go on a course. Fly it a little bit by hand. They're gonna switch us to departure in a second. Hit nav to fix the flight director.
Meridian 63
I
Echo,
can't.
contact departure.
Over to departure, Meridian 63 Echo. Bumpy. Let's get these to auto. Oops. Wow. Really showing what I'm doing. What is it? Sioux Falls departure? Sioux Falls departure. Alright. Sioux Falls departure meridian 6063 Echo 5000 climbing flight level. Correction, climbing 17,000.
Meridian 6063 Echo, Sioux Falls approach. Not seeing you on radar. Double check you've got 6215 in the box in ALT mode. Smash that ident button for me.
Oops. 6215 and ident 63 Echo. Alright, there we go. I forgot to put in the transponder after we redid everything else. Alright, 6215 and ident. Alright, let's put the autopilot on now. Autopilot yaw damper. Mountain, thanks for the gifted, Mountain. Sean, enjoy your lovely splinter-free stool. Yours does not have any splinters.
63 Echo radar contact. Altimeter
Whoops.
2983.
Gotta fix the heading
Fly
here.
heading 118 vectors to QPO. Then O navigation.
Fly heading 113 and then O navigation 63 Echo. Thanks again, Mountain. Oh my god, dude, Jeep with 20 gifted. Woo! Wait, shouldn't you be saving that money for your flight instruction, my Jeep guy?
Meridian 63 Echo negative. Fly heading 118, then resume O navigation.
Fly heading 118, then resume on navigation, Meridian 63 Echo. 118. Now, 118 is not going to put us there. Dude, Jeep, thank you so much for 20 memberships, man. Pull up your stools, everyone. Boss move. He might be... Oops. Oops. Mr. Anderson says, is SayIntention coordinating all the aircraft together? I don't think it doesn't like sequence you to coordinate you, but if you all call up, if you call up at the same time, like we will hear each other on multiplayer, and you'll hear a similar clearance, but they're not actually sequencing us on SayIntentions, if that makes sense. Of course he's bad with money, he's a Jeep guy. Thanks again, Jeep. All right, everybody, enjoy your amazing stools. Some are wobbly, some have problems with splinters, some may have, some may look like they were sat in already. We can't afford new stools for everyone, so we got to recycle them. Got to do what we can. And the Mountain with another gifted. Thank you, Mountain. Yell in the other room so she can hear me. Coming up on 10,000 feet here. Let's get our landing light off in advance. Strobes on. Everything else is good. Coming up to some clouds here. It is -7 out, so we have pitot heat on. I think we should probably turn anti-icing on when we go through this stuff, so let's turn prop and surface on first, and then we'll wait to see it on the windshield just to confirm we went through some icing, and then we'll turn on the defrost and the anti-ice on the windshield. Pull up them stools. So many stools. All right, 10,000 feet. We're going up to 17,000. All right, GPS mode's activated. And let me check sim brief. Runway 24 is expected. Let's get in runway 24 approach here. 24 LPV. Looks like they're all...
172 Sierra Papa Houston approach.
Not sure which one to pick right now, so we're going to have to go check over here.
Maintain VFR at or below 2,500 feet. Departure on 123.8.
Fort Dodge approaches. ILS 24, or sorry, RNAV 24. And which fix makes sense? I guess it'd be Togquo, maybe? Yeah, it'd be Togquo to the north. So we'll go approach 24 LPV to Togquo.
Contact approach, Houston approach 123.
We'll save those in for now. Load.
172 Sierra Papa.
And then get rid of our en route. I wish it would automatically get rid of the en route waypoint for the destination like this, because then the TOD's off. It thinks you're going to fly over the airport, then fly to the initial approach fix. So we'll clear that. It takes like 2 minutes off the top of descent. We're still climbing, so. Did I register for FS Expo? I have not. I have an obligation that Friday, most likely. Probably playing some music. I need to get that confirmed, but it's not really an excuse yet. I could potentially wake up on Saturday and drive for a Saturday overnight in Vegas. I haven't... Oh, is my landing gear down? Wait, no way. Is my gear still down? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, whew. Are you trolling me? No, gear is good. Gear is good. 3 greens is would be down. Thankfully, it's up. I wouldn't put it past myself to forget that, though, so that's believable. You did Saturday and Sunday. Prices keep going on. Oh, they keep going up the longer somebody waits? Yeah, I haven't decided yet. Alright, let's sync the heading bug again. Alright, we didn't get any icing on the windows. So let's turn these off for now. Keep an eye out for icing just in case, but...
Singapore Airlines 326 contact departure on 126.9er. Have a good flight. Switching to 126.9er, thanks. Singapore Airlines 326.
Alright, we got our chart here for the approach. If we get this, we're going to expect RNAV 24. Alright, 15,000, almost 16,000. We got 1,000 to go. Yours had duct tape on it, water cooled. Yeah, some have splinters, some are wobbly, some are shorter and taller.
Papa radar contact Houston, altimeter 2956.
Jeep, thanks again for the 20 gifted. Really appreciate that. And Mountain, thanks for the 2 gifted. Fast forward 2 months from now, Jeep is short $20 for his training. Clouds are looking pretty nice right now. Pretty nice. I see Lake Pilot down there in the Hornet.
Navigation to Valdosta. Maintain VFR.
No problem, been a while since I had some fun. So many stool sounds. I need to expand on that and get more stool sounds. Maybe like there should be some people being like yelling ouch because they have a splinter in their stool.
Normal navigation.
I think I have like 5 different stool scraping pull-up sounds in there so far. But yeah, maybe I should add like 5 more so it's more random. You know what I could do is get sushi. Get sushi to make variations that match, so you don't just have a single stool. Like each stool has like different characteristics. Like one with a messed up, one of the legs is all broken or cracked and splinters on top. Some of them look super worn and broken. More sounds, yeah. We could have more sounds and variations in this tool, since the most likely thing is that, you know, whenever people gift memberships, that happens all the time. So like, you know, when it rolls through 5 or 10 or 20 of them or 100 of them at a time. Yeah, that could be fun. Let's check on our passengers. How are we doing back there? All right, 73 degrees, that's pretty good. Let's get the coffee out and get the snacks out. Magic, did you see that? And, you know, if the people on this side are scared, they can close some of the shades. Turn the music up, distract them, you know. Everything's fine. You're in capable hands. This pilot has never, ever slammed it into the ground instead of doing a go-around. Everything's good. So what if the coffee is not fresh? Stop complaining. Okay, back to business. Staring at instruments. All right, 17,000, leveling off. Let me get that rudder trim out this time.
Air Canada 763, reduce speed to 200 knots, contact tower on 118.7.
Going to 200 knots, switching to 118.
All right, rudder trim's at 0. That looks pretty good. No fresh coffee. What do you think this is? Delta first class? This is the couch captains. We don't repair anything unless we have to. Yeah, we gotta save all of our money for new stools and stuff. We're on a budget around here. We recycle the coffee. We recycle everything. At Delta Tango first class? Exactly. That's out of reach for the couch captains right now.
Delta 1721.
All right, cabin pressure's looking good. 3542. 108 miles to go. See if we can bring it up just a little more. We get up to that yellow line. It's okay, we're renting it. We don't have to worry about the wear and tear on the engine.
Meridian 63 Echo, contact Minneapolis Center on 132.05.
132.05, 63 Echo. 3205. Minneapolis Center Meridian 6063 Echo 17000. I will not say with you. Yet.
Meridian 6063 Echo, Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Roger. I think we're hearing, I wonder if we're hearing the same guy. I definitely recognize the way he says Roger. I recognize that voice from time to time. I wonder, I think right now though, we were just on with Minneapolis Center. I don't know if it was this exact same frequency, but that voice from the ATC. Yeah, I like how he slows down and goes, Roger. Well, that controller, when we got assigned our approach on the last one, did I mess up? Maybe I messed up the readback or something, but he said he like gave us a warning about how IFR is in progress and hold on to your butts kind of thing. He said something. So I wonder if they're introducing some more, that's like a disclaimer they're adding in the beta, it sounds like. But hopefully they'll add more, like, more variety to the voices and more attitudes. More than just the voice itself. But like the phrases, like having some variation to the phrases and stuff like that will make it feel much more real. Which aircraft? Oh, sorry, Speedy Blue. It's the FSR500.
672 Bravo. Charlie climb and
Here,
maintain
FSR500. It's on the marketplace.
November 672 Bravo Charlie.
It's payware. Yeah, there are not too many incredible freeware planes. I mean, like, the only ones that really come to mind are like Got Friends. They're free ones. Let me see which ones are free on there. I'll put a link to the Got Friends. Yeah, here's the Got Friends link in the chat. Just threw it in there for you. They have some good freeware.
Bravo Scottish Control cleared to the Inverness Airport. Direct Grice then as filed.
Like people, the Vertigo is really fun. The Vertigo is super fast. People love flying that thing. It goes like 300 knots. It's like, it's insane. And I forget the price of this one. It's been a while since I bought it. I'm guessing it's probably like a 35. Do you guys happen to know? I think it might be like a $35 or $40 plane.
I'm in 6788. Bravo
Let's
Scottish
give it a
Control
little more.
identified QNH 1012.
Squeeze a little more out of it. Top of descent, 7 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and get our chart up again. 118775 for the AWAS. 775. All right, let's see if we can hear it yet. You could have almost bought that. Everybody give the stools back. I actually wonder if, I don't even know, can you request a refund from YouTube? I don't know if you can or not. And Google's never giving you your money back. No, you can't. I really doubt it. I think people run into that on like Twitch or when they use yeah, exactly, with PayPal. Oh, it would be through PayPal. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you could do it through PayPal, I guess. I think people have done that.
606 Tree Echo, Minneapolis Center. Descend via the RNAV runway 24 approach into Fort Dodge. Be advised that IFR approaches are still under development and are unlikely to work properly at this time. Improvements are being made daily, but strap yourself in for a bumpy arrival.
All right, we'll descend via the RNAV runway 24 approach into Fort Dodge. Meridian 63 Echo. Okay, cool. So they're just telling us to descend. It's kind of interesting to say to descend via an approach, kind of. I think they shouldn't he just say cleared? Cleared for the RNAV runway 24, descend at your discretion or something like that. Anyway, we're at 5 minutes until top of descent. Over on the chart, check the bottom altitude at our FAF is 2,800. And that matches over here.
Echo, descend and maintain flight level 060.
Descend and maintain flight level 060, 63 Echo. So 6,000 feet is what they mean, so I guess we're going to do that. We don't need to start our descent until 5 minutes from now, though, so... I think what I'm going to do is just... I don't want to start the descent. If we start the descent using VNAV right now, we level off at 6,000, then we're going to be above the VNAV profile, right? As if we... So we do want to descend just right now. All right, we'll just use flight level change and do it. He said to do it now, so we're going to do it now. All right, 180 knots. And in this plane, I think I talked about this last time, but I've been using flight level change for my descents in this plane because it overspeeds really easily. So if I use flight level change, it'll maintain a specific airspeed. So now all I have to do once I set it is pull the power out. Because if we don't pull the power out, then it's not going to be able to descend. So we're just going to pull the power out to about 500 on the torque. So we're pretty much controlling our vertical speed using our throttle. Whereas if you're using vertical speed mode, you're setting a target climb or descent in feet per minute, and then you're controlling your airspeed with your throttle. Since we're descending with it, we're basically controlling our airspeed with our rate of descent with our throttle because it's pitching to maintain that airspeed we set. But this is a way to not overspeed this plane because it's just really easy to overspeed it. So we don't care what the rate of descent is as long as like minute to minute. We care that our airspeed is consistent and not overspeeding. All right, we got 1,500 feet per minute now. Actually, what's the minimum safe altitude on the approach? Doesn't say here. Oh, here's the ATIS.
Altimeter 29991.
2991.
Visual approaches in use. Advise on initial contact you have information Sierra.
Sierra.
Fort Dodge Regional Airport information Sierra. 0156 Zulu. Windcom.
Yeah, 2991.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 9000 feet. Temperature 14. Dew point tree. Altimeter 29991.
Okay, got it.
Visual approaches in use.
All right, let's go look for our approach frequency.
November 556.
Okay, so we regional Unicom and radio. Okay, so we don't have a. This must be untowered then. Let's go to ground charts. Yeah, okay, we just have Fort Dodge radio, and then CTAF is 123.0. So we'll be on with center until 123.0, and we'll announce on that frequency.
November DOR Delta 401.
All right, 123.0. All right, 14,000 feet, and we're going 1,300 feet per minute. All right, we have information Sierra 29901. That's in the altimeter. Let's set our minimums next.
6.45.
6.45 United 771.
Minimums LPV with local altimeter setting, which is what we have, 1406. I mean, it's going to be, visibility is going to be high. It's at 10, winds are calm, overcast at 9,000 feet, but we're going to put in the minimums, 1406. Orange says people that take back their money are doing a chargeback, legitimate process that bank performs. Yep. Oh, also fraud to ask for a chargeback. Yeah, I think I've heard like there's been horror stories of streamers, right? Like super big streamers, or maybe not even super big ones. They'll get like a crazy donation, like life changing. They'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe someone gave me like $1,000 or something crazy like that. And then the person will charge it back and just like troll them. Good to know that that's fraud, if true. Okay, we got the minimum set. And we're going to Togco up here. So we're coming in from this direction to Togco. And then down here to Oxta. Then Puzzy? I don't know. These names are so bad. The people that decide on these names, they're horrible. Togquo, Oxda, Puzz Z. I hate them.
Climbing to 10,000.
There almost never fixes that just roll off the tongue. They're always horrible. Timmy. Google probably got some of the money when we buy something that is paved in the YouTube. Well, Google does take a cut. Yeah, they take like 30% of everything. It's like a 70-30, which is pretty standard for stuff. Trying to crack down on it. Oh yeah, they definitely should. You want $1,000? No, I do not. I just want to fly along with you dudes. I got a job. It's all good. That's why the stools are $1 a piece, because I don't want people spending insane amounts of money. I just want people to have a stool if they want one. Make it affordable. So what's good about having a day job is I don't care about YouTube money. It's just a benefit, you know. It's just a little bonus, and I can use it on things like in the marketplace, and yeah, that's all. Cancel. Exactly. All right, 10,000 feet. Let's get the landing light on. All right, landing light is on. We got our minimum set. We know our approach. We were cleared for the approach. Actually, we're not cleared for the approach. He told us to descend via the approach, which is kind of weird. But then he said to descend to 6,000. But he didn't say 6,000. He said flight level 060. But anyway, we're descending. We're going to stop at 6,000 because that's what he said. We don't want a pilot deviation. Oops, I just hit my power lever with my elbow. Let's get that back up.
Turning right to 160, Frontier 106.
So our top of a descent is still 5 minutes ahead of us, so I'm going to slow our descent a little bit just by adding a little more power to get us more like 1,000 feet per minute. Just because I don't want to be leveled off for longer than we have to. Yeah, it's still, we wouldn't have to start descending for 5 more minutes until, like, if we leveled off here. Let's leave it where it is. It's a raccoon. 70% of $5. Thanks so much, dude. Thanks for the $4.99. I love the raccoon emoji. Beautiful. We should petition Got Friends.
6 Tree Echo, cleared direct Oxda. Cross Oxda at or above 3,000. Cleared for the RNAV 24 approach into Fort Dodge. Descend and maintain 3,000.
All right, cleared for the RNAV 24 approach. And we'll cross Oxda at 3,000 feet. 6-3 Echo. All right, down to 3,000. We have to talk to, if anybody knows the guys over at Got Friends, maybe they'll make a new avatar series that instead of just cats and dogs, we have other animals like raccoons.
Meridian 6 Tree
Thanks
Echo,
again,
contact
Raccoon.
Minneapolis Center on 134.0.
134.0, Meridian 6-3 Echo. All right, 134. And what's the CTAF frequency again? 123.0.
Here's 70% of $5, Raccoon.
70% of $5. Thanks again, Raccoon. All right, let's contact center. Minneapolis Center, Meridian 6063 Echo, 6,500. Descending 3,000 on the RNAV 24. And it goes lower than that, doesn't it? Yeah, it goes down to 2,800. They said cleared, so we're doing 2,800.
606 Tree Echo, Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Roger. Is that the same guy as before? I think that's the same guy as before. Mountain with another gifted stool. Pull up your stool, Archangel. That's what we mean by the stool, Blue Ninja. The memberships are for couch captains, and you start with a uncomfortable wooden stool, and if you continue month to month, you get a more and more comfortable chair. All the way up to like an Eames lounge. Couch is not even the final boss. All right, I'm gonna go do what I did before. I'm gonna hit vertical speed, and we're gonna go in here and activate the approach. We're already on the way to KFOD. Oh no, actually, Oxta. He already cleared us for the approach. Yeah, I should have activated this earlier, actually. Top of descent's not for 4 minutes, so. But they told us to go down to 3,000. It's just kind of weird how they're giving us like an altitude restriction, but then they're giving us cleared for the approach. So they shouldn't give us both in the same sentence. They should just say cleared for the approach, because that supersedes all of the other altitude assignments. If they, at the end, if they say clear for the approach. Whoa, what is going on here?
Delta 401 cleared direct to Delta Alpha November.
Thank you, Ben.
Unfortunately, you have to go. Good luck on the landing.
Thanks a lot, Ben. Thanks for the $4.99, dude. $4.99 face reveal. Why fly autopilot? Mainly, you know, the same reason people fly autopilot in real life. Workload, especially as a single pilot when doing ATC. Accuracy, safety. We do enough hand flying on the weekends. We take advantage of our technology.
Meridian 606 Echo, Minneapolis. Center Fort Dodge Airport at your 2 o'clock, 16 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency. Take care.
Alright, it's at our 2 o'clock. Take care. Do we see the field actually? Oh, it's right there. You can cancel IFR clearance for Meridian 63 Echo, thanks. Every flight manual sounds like
Meridian 63 Echo,
a lot of
radar services terminated.
A lot of unnecessary work.
Frequency change approved.
Alright, Squawk VFR frequency change approved, Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, let's get over to the CTAF frequency. There we go, and we're on the approach Togco first. And it says our top of descent is in 3 minutes. So we're just gonna level off here. Altitude hold, VPATH is on. We're at about 5,000. But we're cleared for the approach. I don't know if I've seen this before, the MSA, minimum safe altitude. 30 nautical miles from the IAF, but what is the altitude? Is it 3,000? I'm used to seeing like the pie chart here that shows the minimum safe altitudes. Speaking of going, you have to get some ice cream soon. Nice. I hear myself getting thinner. God, ice cream sounds so good. You have the server error message, but like nothing happened. Yeah, the error had an error.
Clearjet 770 Mike November departing runway 28 turning to the southeast.
All right, there we are. Let's check the airport diagram again. So once we land, runway 27. Wait, this is the wrong one. Let's get rid of this one. We need to grab the ground chart. Here we go. For KFOD. Or sorry, 24. Okay, runway 24, and we'll just turn left. So the FBO is to our left when we land. I did have the right one. I was looking at my previous note. Runway 27. That was for takeoff. All right, here comes our VNAV profile soon. Minute and 13 seconds. Lights are good. Pitot heat's still on. We're still on auto up there. Cabin altitude is already all the way down. Cabin heat, 73. People are pretty happy. It's Put the tray tables up. All right, get those pillows organized. Organized pillows. There we go. Perfect. Do I have a flight yoke? I do not, mainly because I want my keyboard right in front of me. So I have a stick and a throttle. I have a Virpil stick to my left and a Virpil throttle. I have the Virpil Constellation Alpha left-handed, and then I have the Virpil Sharka, like a shark, like Shark Week shark. The Sharka throttle, it's like a small box shape, and I have them both mounted. And it's really nice. They're both super high quality. The Honeycomb Bravo is still a really good option, though, if you can find one for sale. Despite Honeycomb having some weird drama and like change with their owner and all the problems with the Charlie rudder pedals, Bravo is still really good. All right, VPath is on. Let's bring our torque down. Bring it down to about 400. If you fly autopilot, you can get off the chain, shoot a rack or two of pool. That's true. Yeah, you can go do laundry. Real world IFR pilots use a lot of autopilot. I mean, if you watch, watch Stevo and his turboprop and his TBM. I haven't watched a few of his lately, but yeah, I mean, you can hand fly. I think most of the time they'll end up hand flying like the departure or the arrival, or the approach. I mean, just the departure and the approach, or just a little bit, but single pilot workload, as far as I know, like in the sim, it feels like enough. I can't imagine the stress in real life. Obviously, they should be able to fly without autopilot, but I mean, if we don't use the technology and get the benefits from it, then why even have it? It makes it safer. I want every airliner pilot I fly with, or even if I fly in a turboprop, I want them using autopilot. Especially if it's, imagine a single being on a plane with a just a single pilot flying something like this. Like, I want them to use autopilot. There's enough work to do already. You have the Alpha Bravo and love it. Never see the Charlie get released. Yeah, I guess time will tell if the Charlies actually get released or not, but I mean, I tried the Charlies when I went to FS Expo in San Diego. That was like 3 years ago, or 3 expos ago, I think. And I saw them, so. All right, we're gonna hit approach. Still on glide path, we gotta go down to 2,800 feet. So 500 feet to go. Got our minimums in, 1410.
Base leg for runway 36. Bonanza 8 Bravo 9er. I'm holding short of runway 36 waiting for you. Understood. I'll be on short final shortly. I'll call for clearing the runway.
Fort Dodge traffic, Meridian 63 Echo is lining up for the RNAV runway 24, about 12 miles away. Fort Dodge. Orange says, I'm not attention to detail enough to be a real pilot. No, thank you. Yeah, I don't think I could. I say the same thing every time, I guess, but I don't know how I'll react to actually being in a real plane and having control of it. Even during a discovery flight, if they let you just like hold the yoke for a little bit, it might terrify me, or I might be comfortable. I have no clue. Simming from the comfort of your chair, no lives on the line, feels pretty good. But I'm super impressed with like the sim. Like, people have said in the chat how they use the sim for all their IFR practice, or a lot of it to help them train for their real life IFR training. Seems awesome. All right, 3,000. We got 200 feet to drop. Top of descent's right after Puzzy. Some of these waypoints, dude. What am I saying? Puzzy. I don't even know how to say that. Anyway, we're almost there. 7 miles to go remaining completely. Orange says, I found Kip's videos trying to learn autopilot since I suck so bad at flying with an Xbox controller. Yeah. Xbox controller, I would definitely take advantage of it if you're trying to do a longer flight especially. It's very, very difficult to fly with an Xbox controller. A stream that I did way back when the Xbox version was released, I pulled out the Xbox controller and like put a webcam on my hands flying it around. It was pretty challenging. So yeah, I would say take advantage of the autopilot if you're flying Xbox. Unless you're just like flying around, you know, like going under bridges and doing loops and flying a fighter jet, whatever, just having fun. Of course, like maybe you don't need it then. Fort Dodge, Meridian 63 Echo, 6 mile final, runway 24, Fort Dodge. Puzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Yeah, these are just the Puzz 11. I have no idea. All right, we're under 168 knots, 4 mile final. All right, let's get flaps 1. Gear down, start getting some of that good old drag that we need. All right, pull our power back to about 300.
Taking off to the south, 20 right, for right traffic departure.
All right, missed approach is climb 3000.
Kilo Golf Victor Tango.
So 3000, glide path is set, sync the heading bug. All right, we need 135 knots to get 20 degrees of flaps out. 2 mile final. Fort Dodge traffic, Meridian 63 Echo, 2 mile final, runway 24, Fort Dodge. All right, under 135, so flaps 20 degrees. Bring the torque. I think I'll have to learn these torque settings. Winds are pretty calm though. We have 3 knots from the front, 2 from the right. It's pretty much calm. All right, full flap range, 1.2 miles. All right, and we're gonna exit left when we land for the FBO right over here. All right, full flaps, 0.8 miles. Fort Dodge, Meridian 63 Echo, short final, runway 24, Fort Dodge. I didn't say traffic, whoops. Oh, we're way below the minimums, whoops. Oh, I'm so horrible. I was just following the whole time. I should have turned that off at 1,400 feet. We're at 1,300 feet. All right, back to idle. I hit the beta button. Let's see if beta works this time. Doesn't say beta. Now it says beta. There we go. Full reverse. I had to hit the button a second time. Being nice to those brake pads. Giving a little bit of brakes. All right. Would I fly the Airbus A380? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I fly the Phoenix every now and then. I'm not great at it, but yeah, it's a good time. The Phoenix is really fun. I'm not at the point where I'll like do failures or anything like that in it. All right, let's get our strobe light off. I got our flaps up already. Whoops, I forgot to put these to manual on landing. It does a decent job on auto, like mattering your torque. It'll automatically turn the ignition on when it's in auto. So it probably was saying auto ignition on final, but I didn't look for it. All right, landing light off, taxi light on. Let's reset our trim before next flight. And taxiway diagram. Fort Dodge traffic, Meridian 63 Echo is clear of runway 24. We're taxiing to the FBO via Bravo. We will hold short runway 30, Fort Dodge. All right, we're still in beta. Shimmy the lever to get going. Yeah, beta mode's interesting. It's pretty cool how... I think I lost all you guys on multiplayer. Oh, no, there's FX. Does it... Oh, there's the rest of you guys. There we go. I think I didn't wait long enough when I toggled it back on. Beta mode's just interesting to use because of the... it's just counterintuitive. Like, you need to remember... Like, you're adding throttle to reduce your throttle. Because you put it in reverser mode, but then you need to... Yeah, pushing... It just flips it. So to slow down, you add throttle. Speed up, reduce throttle. I wonder if you could set, like maybe I could use my second... Actually, let me test this real quick. Let me look for a reverse. Is there a way to set a reverse axis? That would be awesome. I don't think there is. Yeah, you can only toggle and hold reverse thrust. There's no other reverse. And I don't think there's any like beta. Yeah, there's no beta. I think this is the only way you can do it. But it would be very cool if you could have, say, my second throttle, since I only have one throttle axis in this that I need. If I could set throttle 2, my second axis, and leave it full, and then when it's in idle, if I pull down on the other throttle, if it worked for beta and reverser range, that would be really cool. But that's not the case, but that could be really neat. Chase says, I flew with a controller until like a month ago. Yeah, joystick is so much better. Struggle trying to find the training. Oh, trying... to do the training because it's jerky. Oh yeah, Jeep, that would be so cool to see a video. Yeah, if you throw it in Discord. That'd be awesome, man. You're gonna eat and go to bed. Wait, are you doing it? Are you doing the flight? Oh, you already did the flight, right? Yeah, you already did. Did you do the flight? I forget. You did a discovery flight, or you just signed up for it so far? All right, clear left and right. Hot air balloon on the right. Fort Dodge traffic, Meridian 63 Echoes crossing runway 12, runway 30 crossing. Fort Dodge. I just say both the runways just in case. I don't know. Oh, Saturday, 9 a.m. Nice. 9 a.m. So I wonder if we'll see you. I wonder if you'll be popping in the stream after you're done or not. Which, because I'll be on at noon Saturday for the stream. So unless you're in California, then maybe you'll be back by the time the stream happens. You'll get on if you land well. Well, you're not going to have to do the landing, most likely, unless it's like a friend of yours. Oh, Lake Pilot's coming in. Sorry, I didn't even go to watch any landings. Sorry, guys. A lot of you guys were in front of me. Oh, mountain time. Okay, cool. I'm excited for you, man. It sounds great. Oh, you keep... Oh, Orange says I keep getting B's and C's on my training missions. I mean, I think I do, too. Like, what did I get? We did the Ornithopter ones most recently. I think I got, like, C's on almost all of them. I wouldn't let those be the judge of it, like, of you continuing. The training is just kind of whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't care about the training. I would just start doing real flights, learning what you want to learn. I wouldn't let that hold you back. You don't need to get A's on the built-in training. Which airport on the next stream? I haven't decided yet. We usually try to fly somewhere scenic. We flew in South America last time. I think some people said they want to fly in Europe. Yeah, I'm open to suggestions. And I usually go to the World Tours website, World Tour Stop Flights, and I usually pick a lot from that site. It's usually really good. There we go. Parking brake on. All right. Engine control or ECS is off. Lead air off. Air conditioning off. I could probably leave this switch on low, actually. Because the master is off. All right. Flaps are up and trim is neutral. Fuel pumps off. Get all of our lights off. All right, and fuel to cutoff. Wait for the feather message. Get credit in our logbook. Not allowed to go forward without all A's. Yeah, if I did that, I wouldn't have flown ever. I wouldn't have got past it. The prop is just still going. There we go. Not trying to be hyper realistic, just want to putt around, know how to fly using the autopilot, GPS, IFR stuff. Yep. Oh, that's where it starts. And for me, where it ended. Fly around using autopilot, GPS, IFR. I think it's a good time to get into IFR too, with like Beyond ATC and with SayIntentions ATC. Like, it's awesome. When's the next stream? It's Saturday at noon Pacific time. If you want the local time, I have them set up as events on the Discord server, so you can always check and it'll just show your local time for everything. I'll throw the link to Discord in the chat if you want to join up, Speedy. All right, we're good. Let's shut the battery off. Let's get all of the ground ops. There we go. Chocks. Set. We'll do unload instant. Might as well open the cabin door. Why not? All right, Loki. Time for you to retire for the evening. Great as usual. Want to do a few things before bed. Oh, yeah, court. All right, good luck. Wait, is the trial starting, Loki? Are you not allowed to talk about the trial? Is it that kind of thing? I had a coworker once that did a like crazy, like high profile-ish. It was like some murder case that they were a juror on or something, and they couldn't talk to us about it or something. All right, is the prop stopped? It is. Let's get the prop cover on. There we go. Pitot covers. All set. Check our wear and tear. Everything's okay. We'll fill up the tires next flight. Fill up the air pressure. Just sitting here. Like a little low on the front. It's kind of cool how, yeah, every time you do a landing or takeoff and mattering the environment, like, I think it depends on the ambient temperature too, like, changes the tire pressure.
Cessna 167 Foxtrot 9 are clear of the active turning right crosswind runway 25.
All right, we're good. All right, dudes, it's been fun. Got 2 flights in under our belt here. I will not be streaming on Thursday. So if I get a chance on Friday and like the Dukes comes out or something, maybe. But yeah, tomorrow night, Wednesday night is Wednesday night. So Wednesday and Thursday night, I have places to be. So yeah, I won't be back on until Friday or at the latest on Saturday. So no stream on Thursday. So you guys will have to buy stuff from the marketplace and tell me what sucks. All right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks so much for all the gifted memberships today and the super chats. Ben, thanks for the super chat again. Mountain, thanks for the gifted memberships. Raccoon, thanks for the super chat as well, dude. And Jeep, 20 gifted memberships. Really appreciate that, man. Hope you have a good time on your flight on Saturday if I don't talk to you. But yeah, would love to see that on Discord. Sounds good. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you guys on, I'll see you guys probably Saturday. But yeah, if the Dukes comes out like Friday, then I might, yeah, if it's out by Friday, I'll probably end up streaming on Friday. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Yeah, Speedy, thanks for joining. Glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Peace. See ya. Oh, where's the effect thing?
See ya.
That's horrible. I'm gonna really not use that often. Don't worry. It's cringy. All right, see ya.